it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
On second and 11 now. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Well, a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive one of quarter three.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now on second and 16. Dalton flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Mixon with a first down carry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Bills' 46-yard line.
Guarantee all he do is
the run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go. 58, 58, Mike. You're not right.
Dalton here from the gun. His throw incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
58, come on. Nice.
3 butt. 58, right over there.
From the gun, Dalton.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Yes, sir.
Here's Kevin Huber now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
Come on, man. Simple blitz.
57.
Simple blitz. Come on. Comeback route.
Throwing is Allen on third.
Come on, man.
Incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded at the 27. Trailing here in the second half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You've got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on fourth down leads to 1st and 10. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ringo. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Throwing on second down. Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Bravo. Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Hot. Stop.
Operating from the gun. Dalton. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Over here.
Dalton now to pass. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
It's been like that. It's like that for Florida for the past 3 days.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
Quarantine everybody.
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. The completion good for 4 and 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route out
a year in jail.
You got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Pulled over and you don't have your work ID or something like that, like whatever job you're supposed to be going to, you get $2,500 fine. Second time you go to jail for a year.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll set them back 5.
They finna quarantine everybody. I ain't gonna take that shit. I feel like they getting people sick on purpose. Right.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, I'm a screenshot and send it to you.
4th of the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because he's
I
doing the
just
cover,
got him back yesterday.
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people
I
miss.
told that nigga, I said, hey, bro, Truth's gonna kick people out. He said, all right, I kicked his ass out. I said, hey, man, it's the truth, bro, truth. I don't want to kick nobody else out, man. He said, all right, bitch, kick your ass, bitch.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
He gonna text me, son. He gonna tell me something. Oh, yeah, it's war now.
Just fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Right.
Hey, let's go. 50, Mike 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, Dalton. Buying time to his left. Going deep downfield for Ross. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Mixon.
And I just hit a nigga with one hand, bro.
Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Bills beat.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
With
but
this
it's pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Playing with the Bills.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
B-I-L-L-S.
They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled
you can
down
check it out on
to a
YouTube,
good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
I got Boomer playing on it, but I think Boomer beat me.
I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
You said I need a YouTube channel?
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Melo do got a YouTube channel.
5 yards.
I play for money, my guy.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From midfield, here's Allen. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yeah, nigga with the spam. Oh, yeah.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So Allen's going to look to throw. And he finds Beasley complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them.
Bet you won't
it's the
piss
lack
me
of
no
confidence
more.
against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This fielded at the 2. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Now, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
These Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step this up.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
50, check my 50. I got you. I got you. Yeah, 5-6, 5-6, 5-6. Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
He think he finna go down good.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Hey, Alpha.
It's do or die for Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Buffalo, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, the calendar change to October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.